Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Katarina. Today I'm going to continue my makeup inventory here on my channel. So if you are new, I have started to take inventory of my makeup. So I'm filming a video of each category and I'm talking about the number I have and the goal for me. And also I'm going to share mini reviews. So today's video is going to be my powders and setting sprays. I do have quite much powders, but setting sprays I don't have that much. So I decided to do these in one video because I don't want to do own video for setting sprays. So let's start with powders. And I do have currently 7 powders. And I think 7 is quite good number for me. But the problem is that I do have 3 pressed powders and I really don't need that much. I like to set my face with loose powders because I think they are quicker to use. I feel I have to use a ton of pressed powder to get my face to feel somewhat smooth, and loose powder can so quickly make my face to feel so silky and smooth, and that is what I want a setting powder to do. So that's why I prefer loose powders, and pressed powders I only use if I touch up my makeup during the day, and I do have one holy grail powder for that. Maybe I would like to have one really good foundation makeup powder that is really good coverage, but I still haven't found one, and powder is definitely also something that I really don't want to spend that much money on it. Almost all of my powders are either from drugstore or otherwise very affordable. There is only one powder that I would consider to be really high end. Let's get into these powders and let's go through them in categories. So let's start with under eye setting powder. I do have this RCMA no color powder. I'm sure all of you have heard about this already. It's really good under eye setting powder. It's very lightweight and smooth and I love it. The only thing I have to complain about this is the packaging. I don't like it, so I do have it also in this Lily Lola packaging. So this one is almost full of this RCMA powder and there is this much left, and I have had this for almost a couple of years now and I use it almost daily, so it really lasts a long time. And it is cruelty free and vegan. By the way, all of my powders are vegan and cruelty free, so that's a good thing. So definitely a powder I would recommend. If you live in Finland or elsewhere in Europe, you can buy it from Beauty Bay at least, so I definitely love that powder. Another setting powder for under eye that I really want to try, and it is on my shopping list, I think I will buy it when it's my payday, is the Makeup Revolution Lace Baking Powder. It is light skin toned powder that is meant for baking. Then a powder that is very new for me is something I bought for under eye setting, but it does not work for me under there, so I use it to set my face. This is actually not even meant to be a setting powder, or you can set your face with it, but this is the Urban Decay, the Velvetizer, and it is mixing medium that you can mix to your foundation. I'm not about that. I really want my foundation to be good the way it is. If I have to do something, I will put on some lightning drops or I will mix 2 shades to get a perfect match, but I am really not about mixing some powders to my foundations. I think my makeup routine is already a little bit long and I really do not have time for that and not interest. But I bought this because I wanted to try it for under eye setting, and unfortunately it does not work there for me. What this does is that it makes my concealer to be a little bit darker. I don't know how it is possible, but if I do have a nice brightening concealer under my eyes, I put this on and the concealer is a little bit orange. So it is really weird, but I must say that this feels very smooth and very nice. I like to set my face with it, but I do have much more affordable setting powder that does the same thing. So I don't think I will buy this again, but it is almost full and I think I can get a lot use out of it. Then I do have here a couple of HD setting powders, and these kind of powders that are really smooth, really finely melt, and they are loose and they are colorless are my favorites. So I do have this NYX HD powder that is my holy grail. This is 100% mineral silica. I was so happy when NYX started to they don't label their vegan products, but they do have a vegan product list on Logical Harmony. I was so glad about that they are now vegan friendly again. This is my Holy Grail powder. I have used a lot of these in my life, probably 5 or so. It's my favorite. It's so quick, it makes your skin so smooth. One thing is that it does not work with flash photography. You will have that white cast on your face if you do take flash photos when you have this on, but I never take flash photos, so I really don't care. I love this powder, it's my Holy Grail. I also do have this NYX HD powder. I don't have very much left. You can see here how much I do have, not that much. I have been trying to use it up. It's nice, but I don't think it's as nice as the NYX one. I think the NYX one is a little bit more smooth. I think you need to use this one a little bit more to get the same effect than from the NYX powders. Then I do have here some pressed powders. So let's start with the one that is my Holy Grail. This is my second of these. So it is the theBalm Sexy Mama powder. And this one is translucent powder, or it says it's translucent, but it is like light skin color, and I think there is some color to it. But for my skin tone, that is very pale in winter time, and in summertime it is light, and if I'm super tanned, it's like light to medium. This works very well, and I don't see the color on my face, but I love to touch up my face with this one during the day, and the reason is that this one takes off all the shine and it makes your face to be matte, but it doesn't look powdery at all. It kind of looks like a matte foundation, not at all powdery and cakey, but just matte, and it's so beautiful. This is that always goes with me during the days in my small makeup bag. Then I do have another translucent matte pressed powder. So this is the Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying powder. I don't know, I haven't reached for this a lot because I do have the other powder and I also do have one more pressed powder, so I really cannot say anything about this. And the last pressed powder I do have is this We Care Icon Perfect Wear Powder Makeup Finish powder. So this is a powder that has some tint in it. I think it's fine, it's nice, and it actually does help covering. If you do have a lightweight foundation and you do put this on, it really does give a little bit coverage. However, I think you have to use quite much of this, and as you can see I have it pan. Once I have used this one up, I will not buy it again, and I don't think I will be buying pressed powders. Okay, then let's talk about setting sprays. I do have 3. One of those is something I don't use ever for my face, but I use it with eyeshadows. And I think 3 is quite okay number, but 4 is like the maximum for me. I could buy one more. Why 4 is that I always use the ones I love, and also I do store my makeup in Alex drawer, and the place that I do have for my setting sprays is quite small, and setting spray bottles can be quite big, so I really don't have space there for more than 4, so 4 is maximum number for me. So my Holy Grail setting spray is this Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I love this setting spray, it is so good. This is something that many people with oily skin love, and I am not wondering why. I do have combination skin, and now that it's summer it's a little bit more oily, and I always use this one because it really does help to keep my makeup on place, and it also sets my makeup so nicely. It takes away the powderiness. I think there is something magical in this one that really helps the makeup to stay in place, but I really don't think this is the ideal setting spray for dry or normal skin, but for oily skin it is so good and I absolutely love it. Then another setting spray I do have is this Catrice Prime and Fine Anti-Shine Fixing Spray. I also do have a backup of this one, and this is really nice. This is actually the only affordable setting spray that is so good that I have repurchased it. I love the smell of this. Very often affordable setting sprays smell bad, but this smells very good. The mist is not the best, but it's not the worst either. It does come out with quite a pressure, but the mist itself is nice. So it is alright. It really makes my skin to look smooth, and it takes off the powderiness. I don't know if it helps to make my makeup last longer like the Urban Decay one, but it is a nice setting spray that I use if I don't have that long day. ahead of me, but if I do have a long work day or a party or whatever, I do use this Urban Decay one. Then I do have this Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist, and this one I do not use to my face. I have tried it to my face, but it does not work for my face. I don't really think it does anything. It doesn't even give moisture to my face. I just feel like it wets my face, but nothing happens. And I don't like the smell of this. This one has a rose scent, and rose scent is something that sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it, and in this case I hate it. So I really don't want to spray this to my face, but it works very well to my eyeshadows. So I do wet my eyeshadow brush with this one, and I do get foiled eyeshadow look. Like today I have wet my eyeshadow with this one. So very often if a setting spray is not something I like to spray to my face, I use it to my eyeshadows, and this is very good on that, but I don't think I will buy it again. Pixi is not sold in Finland, at least in stores, so I would have to buy it from online. And there definitely is setting sprays or fixing sprays that are more easily available for me. So I actually think I want to try one from Makeup Revolution. I saw one from them that is fixing spray, and I think I'm going to buy that one next, but I do have still some left here, so I don't have to hurry with that one. Okay, so this was my powder and setting spray inventory. So I'm quite happy with my collection. Maybe with those pressed powders I am a little like there is too much, but overall I'm really happy, and I'm not like confused, or I don't have anxiety of the amount that is too much. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I think I will do in a couple of weeks the next inventory, and I will of course have more videos before that. So thank you for watching. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.